All right, welcome, welcome. We're going to get started here momentarily. Let everyone load in. We are live here on Zoom. We're also live on our Facebook channel. So welcome to tonight's presentation. For those of you that want to listen in Mandarin, we do have the interpretation channel open. If you click on the little globe icon in your Zoom toolbar, you'll be able to select Mandarin and listen to tonight's presentation in Mandarin. So again, welcome, and you are in for a treat this evening, and I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Andrew Weissman.
Thank you, Jason. Let's give it another minute or two while people join us. I know we're live also on Facebook, and hope everybody out there is healthy, staying safe and happy. And we welcome, of course, all of you from around the world joining us for tonight's presentation. Let's just give it another minute from all over the world. There's Hawaii, Maryland. Look at this, Triton. Yeah.
That's crazy. Florida, awesome. Los Angeles.
Yeah. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. Let's get started here. Atlanta, Georgia, Chattanooga. Very good. All right. From all over the world here. We're a global community of entrepreneurs, and it's a pleasure for us to be with you tonight. And thanks for joining. My name is Andrew Weissman. I'm Vice President of Market America Worldwide and Shop.com. But more importantly, I'm an UnFranchise owner. And welcome tonight. You know, there's no pitch. We're not looking to sell you anything or convince you of anything. We're just here to spread some goodwill and to enlighten you a little bit about who we are, what we are, why we are. You'll gain a little insight about where we've come from, and I think you'll understand where we're going. It's a pleasure tonight to be joined by my partner tonight in Drayton Hodo. Drayton Hodo is a very successful unfranchised owner. In fact, he's a director in the business, which means he's earned $18,000 to $25,000 in 4 weeks. And he's the most recent recipient of the J.R. Ridinger Award. And Drayton is a very humble leader, and he's impacted many people's lives around this country. And now just coming back from Malaysia, really helping other people succeed. And he continues to do so. And there's been many people who have, thanked him for their success because of his guidance, coaching, and support. So Drayton, thank you for taking time out of your schedule and joining us for this session.
My pleasure, Andrew. And thanks for putting this on, and everyone in the whole team. And huge congrats, guys. 337 people on this call right now. We had over, I think, Andrew, like 1,000 registered. Congratulations, guys. That shows that, you're willing to take some time on a Wednesday night to, see something that could possibly change your future, just like it did me. For me, I started, guys, in this business in 2011. I was a pizza delivery driver. I was a student at the time, and I just had got my corporate tax career started, right? And when I first took a look at this business, and I was working in that job, I just said to myself, I don't necessarily want this to be the rest of my life, 24/7, being like trapped in here and just work and trading time for money. So I didn't really know what I was going to do, especially being Albanian. I really wanted to be able to help my parents like retire, because they didn't have anything in terms of like a retirement fund or anything like that. And they were really, really hard workers. And the money that I was making in corporate America, it just wasn't cutting it. So I don't know where you're at right now, but I don't think the money, right, Andrew, like with like what's happening in the economy, I don't think any one paycheck is cutting it anymore. Let alone now, but this was 2011. So when my friend introduced me to this concept, probably like someone introduced you to this call right now, I said, well, I don't gotta leave my job, right? Right. And then so he's like, no. I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, let's give it a shot, and within 5 years, I was able to help retire my parents from their job. And then that 6 years, I had tripled my corporate salary. And guys, here we are, 14 years later. It's been a blessing. It's been a fun ride all over the world, helping a lot of people. And today we're just going to show you a quick overview of what it is, how it works, how we get paid, and hopefully it's some value to you, by the end of it. And we'll go from there. So Andrew, thanks for having me on the call, man.
No, yeah, absolutely. We have many unfranchised owners joining us, and of course we have a lot of guests as well. And I think it's important just to note that if you're a guest, it's worth noting the person who invited you to be a part of this session really respected you enough and thought enough of you to introduce you to our business, our technology, our products, and just check us out. I think you're going to really get some insight here. And I say that because, this business is not necessarily for everyone, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. Anybody and everybody can successfully follow this proven business plan and develop a very significant ongoing income. However, the timing might not be right. You might not be ready, and you might not qualify. Right. But for those people out there that have a little entrepreneurial spirit or energy within them, have a sincere desire and are serious about improving their standard of living and or enhancing their quality of life, they're attracted to who we are and what we do and why we do it, you know? So for over 32 years, all we've done is provided entrepreneurs with a proven business plan, tools, resources, technologies, support, training, products to enable individuals to reach their personal and financial goals. You know, and since our inception back in 1992, you know, we've experienced consistent growth, and you're going to hear some numbers, you know, as we go through this presentation. But let's just get started here. This is what we call the first look. It's an introduction to the unfranchised business. And thank you, by the way, Jason Pelland, who's behind the scenes. We couldn't do this without you. And Terry as well. We appreciate you being a part of this. So let's just jump right into the presentation. The unfranchised business, an introduction to the unfranchised business. Give you a nice overview tonight. We're built on product and powered by people. So Market America Worldwide and Shop.com provides a system for entrepreneurs to create an additional income stream while providing consumers worldwide with a better way to shop. And through results-driven technology and the power of people, we are creating the economy of the future. And with this system, it enables individuals to create their own economy. So regardless of what the other economy is doing out there, our ecosystem is thriving, it's succeeding. And you're going to learn how we're all economically connected and supporting each other as we continue to grow. Okay, Jason, let's move forward. So I think you all would agree that the economy has changed dramatically. In fact, the state of traditional employment has changed dramatically. People are really seeking flexibility as far as the time, energy, and effort they want to work. And also they want to control where they are location-wise. But because of these changes, it has created unprecedented opportunities for people to become entrepreneurs. You know, there's an absolute need for immediate income. Over the past few years, I think you all will agree that the cost of living has not decreased. I think we've all felt the fact that it's increased, right? We've all felt it. So there's a need for immediate income. There's a rise in online sales and technologies. I mean, everything you need to access information, anything you need to purchase can all be accessed from your mobile device these days. And then one-to-one marketing replacing mass marketing. Our whole philosophy is the fact that people hate to be sold on something, but they do love to buy. So why not simply match products to people and people to products? That's exactly what we've done for over 32 years. And then, of course, more and more people are recognizing the fact that they have to take control over their financial position and future. So we're seeing a growth in people becoming entrepreneurs, or at least wanting to become entrepreneurs. And the gig economy, of course, is very real. You know, you see people downloading an Uber app or a Postmate app, or, you know, doing deliveries or whatever the case may be, just to make that extra money, to make the ends meet. You know, and that, nothing wrong with that. However, if you're not driving or you're not delivering, you're not getting paid. So I think one of the things you're going to recognize with the unfranchised business is that once you develop it, you're going to get paid whether you like it or not, okay? And that's something that creates ultimately some freedom. Okay, Jason, take it away. So Market America and Shop.com with the unfranchised business is positioned to take advantage of all these trends. And ultimately, it enables an entrepreneur to put themselves in a great position and take advantage. And the unfranchised business is very simple. You know, we're very blessed to have a visionary in J.R. Ridinger, who created the unfranchised business and created this plan. And ultimately, he decided to take all the advantages and all the strengths, all the components that makes franchising work, and incorporate them into our business model. But at the same time, he eliminated all the weaknesses. So hence the term, the unfranchised business. So Dryden, take it away here. Let's talk about the 45.
Yeah, this is my favorite part because it's a little bit depressing, guys, but this is why I started this business. There's something called this 45-year plan. And what happens, guys, they did a survey, right? Out of every 100 people that reached age 65 to 67 and financially where they end up, right? And you guys all have heard this, right? This is the recipe for success, Andrew. What is it? Go to school, get good grades, right? So that you get a good job, make a lot of money. Eventually, you get that house, you get the kids, right? Then you make a lot of money and then you retire. But I don't know if you guys agree. I think it's a little bit of a white lie, right? Because this is what happens after retirement at 65, 67 per 100 people, right? You have a 5% and then a 95% And you can see here all the different statistics where people are still working, right? Some are, dead, financially deceased, or, some people are financially secure. And it breaks down into a 5% and then a 95%. And what you realize, right, is that there's a difference between the 95% and the 5%, that 95% of people will spend 45 years of their life working for the top 5% success. And the reason is because of their mindset, right? If you think about it, why do 95% of people end up unsuccessful financially versus the 5%? It's because 95% of people will always trade their time for money, time, an hour for a wage, right? Or a year for a salary. But God forbid something happens to them or their job. What happens to their income, Andrew, is gone, right?
Right.
The 5%, what they realize, what's more important than money? Time, family, relationships. So what they'll do is they'll invest their time and build something, develop something, create an asset that can pay them after they walk away from it, and they get paid ongoing residuals from that. And the best part about this business that we're going to show you, it's not going to be like a W-2 type income. It's going to be becoming basically a virtual millionaire type income where we can create an asset so that now you and your family are taken care of after you stop building it ongoing. So you can become part of that 5%.
Well said, well said. And so our offering, and by the way, if somebody does have an interest and are really is serious about, making a difference and enhancing their quality of life, what are the options? You start thinking about different opportunities and alternatives, whether it be going back to school or getting a second or third job or working more hours, even franchising, investments in real estate or the market, even traditional network or multi-level marketing businesses. All these things, do work. However, I question how realistic it is as far as the time, energy, and effort that's necessary or the money that's necessary, especially in traditional network marketing. A lot of times it takes way too many people and way too much volume for any one person to make any significant amount of money. So the point is, how realistic is it? So our offering is that of a 2 to 3 year plan. And this 2 to 3 year plan enables an individual to create a very solid foundation for their business by simply investing about 8 to 15 hours per week. And in doing so, they can develop a very significant income. And of course, Jason, going forward, you'll see how, there's many attractions to what you can do with the additional income. And of course, you guys can read faster than Drayton and I can talk. But I mean, everybody has different goals, dreams, desires, ambitions. So it's really all about developing a detailed plan of action based on what you want, when you want it, what you're willing to give or overcome to get the things that you want. And like I said in the onset of this presentation, all we've done for over 32 years, is provide the system, the tools, the training, the support, the guidance, the coaching, and the products to enable people to, achieve these goals and experience these things that you see on the screen. So, it really boils down to which would you prefer, the 45-year plan or the 2 to 3 year plan, right, Triton?
Absolutely. I mean, think about it this way. If they both failed, Andrew, which would you prefer? Obviously, 2 to 3, right? You can do as many as you want, but if they succeed, think about it. You got like so much time to enjoy freedom.
You got life. You got life,
Mhm.
exactly. So, of course, being in the e-commerce world, if you really set out to be in the e-commerce or online shopping world, it takes a lot of money. How are you going to develop the technology? What products are you going to sell? How are you going to handle the distribution or the customer service? So what we provide is an e-commerce business in a box, right? You can earn immediate cash on our exclusive products. You're equipped with a shop.com site and a global shop.com site. We currently operate in 9 countries, but we service over 190 countries with our global site. We provide all the resources and technologies, and all you have to do is utilize them. You don't have to be very smart, just utilize them and be coachable and follow the system, and you'll succeed. And what's nice here is the fact that the income potential is unlimited. It's really up to the individual, Drayton, based on what they want, like you've done. You had a goal, you set out, you achieved it. And what's great about what you're doing is you're, I think, even more passionate today
Oh,
than when you
absolutely.
I think more
Absolutely.
people
Absolutely.
succeed.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, Andrea. And a business in a box and being able to, build a community and build friendships of like-minded, goal-oriented, visionary people who want more out of their life, who want personal development, who want growth, who want an extra income, who want that quality and fulfillment, that take their life to that next level. That's exactly what we're doing here.
Exactly. And it's what's nice, you don't really find this type of community elsewhere, and
Mhm.
this community supports each other. You're in business for yourself, but certainly not by yourself, you know, and by helping other people succeed, it ensures your own success. So Dryden, talk to us about what's in it for you, for those listening out there and watching.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, guys, for me, you can see and you can read the slides here, but for me, it was, just the idea of being able to not have to create anything from scratch, being able to, build something on the side, but at the same time have a lot of fun and knowing that, as we build this asset, right, it was going to be able to take care of my parents and for that might be your kids or your loved ones. And building a business that is going to leave a legacy and you're doing it with the community, with people that you truly want to work with at the same time that you have like-minded values and share a vision with. And then you start to realize all other areas of your life start to get better because there's personal development in there. There's growth that's in there that that other like normal jobs don't necessarily give you. And at the same time, you just learn about business, how to scale a customer base, how to increase your leadership, and being able to build something that's so significant without putting $200,000 into a building or a property, without having to mortgage your life away with these crazy interest rates, and what's happening right now, and the best part about this is to be able to build an income stream and cash flows that are literally that principles of millions of dollars would be there, right? But paying you literally thousands of dollars every single week without that risk of something happening. And the income potential is insane. So it's more control, guys, of like being able to create your future and at the same time, secure your family's future based on like what you want to do and eliminating all risk for the average ordinary person to be able to do it.
Well said, Dryden. So let's go forward, Jason. And if just enjoy this video, everybody. Enjoy the video.
The power of Market America and the unfranchised system makes it possible for anyone to succeed who otherwise would not have had a way to do it.
We've created a solid foundation for which we'll continue to grow.
One of the most important things you can do is keep the business simple.
The best way to predict the future is to create it. We will continue to make the impossible possible. Groundbreaking products and delivery systems, incredible technological advancements.
Companies don't make people successful. People make companies successful.
There's something very special about this community. Yes, we're economically driven. Yes, we're entrepreneurs. Yes, we're in it to make money and to help others make money. But we also develop a community. Everybody in the world wishes they had what you have. You need to tell them about it.
Be the best version of you. It all starts with you.
Market America is an internet digital marketing and product brokerage company with a universal shopping cart. That is what we are.
Anything you could want, you can get from shop.com. We are always, as a company, identifying and adapting to paradigm shifts in the world.
I knew that this was an organization that paid very close attention to detail and was committed to what they said they were going to do.
I'm an ambassador for Market America because I believe in the model.
They will know Market America like they know Coca-Cola and Pepsi.
I am not paid to be here. I'm here because I believe in the mission of this company and I believe in all of you.
Be great. Be exceptional. Be extraordinary. Be authentic. Be disruptive.
There's a new economy that you're going to tap into. Take advantage of it. The time is now.
You can certainly hear the passion in the voices there. JR's voice, Lauren, Steve, and Mark. We're so fortunate to have had the visionary in J.R. Ridinger lead the way. We wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for his vision, his belief. He believed in other people even more than they believed in themselves. Unfortunately, we lost J.R. suddenly a little over 2 years ago. And, of course, the co-founder and CEO now, Lauren, leads the way. And she built this business with JR along with the team and our field organization. And we continue to move forward with strength and belief and passion, more so than we've ever had. So it's really a great time. But of course, we really miss, JR. And but our founder's story, the original thought and idea vision was to be able to get paid on almost anything and everything you could need or want. In 1992, founders JR and Lauren Reidinger envisioned a concept that would allow people to shop online, receive cash back on their everyday purchases, and earn commissions by sharing their favorite products with others. From this idea, Market America grew from humble beginnings to the global enterprise it is today. Today, we operate in 9 countries with tens of thousands of entrepreneurs and have paid billions of dollars in rewards. The legacy of Market America Worldwide and Shop.com continues. We're so fortunate to have learned so many valuable lessons from JR that we, of course, continue to apply to our own lives and to our business. And the legacy continues. JR revolutionized the direct sales industry, shifting the focus to real products for real people and fostering a cooperative business model for global success. He pioneered online retail innovations that bridged the gap to an aspirational and attainable opportunity worldwide. He empowered individuals to build their own economy, allowing for personal and financial achievement. He ignited belief in everyone around him as an extraordinary believer in human resilience and the entrepreneurial spirit. And he built a blueprint for global success with the UnFranchise business and the management performance compensation plan, a legacy of hope for future generations. So we're so fortunate and so blessed to have what we have. And we have a great executive and leadership team. JR used to call our team a motley crew, and, so many different perspectives and backgrounds, but over 100 years experience coming together, and ultimately we have a strong belief in each other. We work collectively as a team. The whole is always greater than the sum of the parts. It's one of the things JR taught us. You can go a lot further with a lot more strength by working collectively as a team than if any one person were to try to do it individually. So we're so fortunate to have a great team led by our COO and President, Mark Ashley, and our COO and President of Shop.com, Steve Ashley, and the rest of the team. We just continue to move forward with passion and belief.
Absolutely. So who are we, guys? So the company actually started in 1992 as a product brokerage company, right? And as they started the company, over time, they acquired Shop.com in 2011, creating a digital marketing platform where now we all can utilize this to be able to create that income stream that we're looking for. And over the years, I mean, they've had 32 years of service here, 40, exclusive brands, 3,000 exclusive products, 4,000 different partner stores, and have, you can see here with the BBB, Better Business Bureau, received the Torch Award not once, but twice for ethics, integrity in the marketplace, knowing that you're with a company that does it right, both on the customer side of it and also us as business owners as well.
Amen. Yep, exactly, Drayton.
Yeah. So we have a house of brands, guys. So this is our product brokerage lines, right? Meaning that we don't manufacture anything. And that's a huge deal. Because obviously, if we manufacture stuff, we're gonna say, yes, of course, this is the best product in the market because I got a warehouse full of it, buy it, right? Exactly. Yeah, this is the best product ever. No, we don't do that. As a broker, we don't make any of this stuff, right? Which means that we have open-ended contracts. We can be in and out of different with different companies, and we only represent the best products in the division that the product is actually in. So what divisions are we in, right? Health and nutrition, anti-aging, anti-inflammatory, detoxes, cleanses, CBDs, personal care, cleaning supplies, weight management, skincare, you name it, jewelry, we have it. So if someone comes to us, I'm not gonna be like, no, I don't have that. I'll be like, absolutely. Here's what you're looking for, and match people to product and product to people.
You got it. JR never wanted to have a business that was dependent on or limited to any one product or one product line or even one industry. So as a result, we're positioned just like Drayton talked about. And because we don't manufacture anything, we don't have the manufacturing expense, right? No advertising expense. The distribution costs are minimal. So we can put more of the value where we believe it belongs, which is into the formulations, into the ingredients. And we can pass the savings along into the form of retail profits and commissions to unfranchised owners. You see, so it's a completely different way of distributing product into the hands of the end consumer. You see, and it empowers an individual as opposed to just the major corporations making all the money, you know. And that's what JR really set out to achieve, and he did so. So our number one brand is a brand called Isotonics, and we have a short video we'd like you to enjoy now.
Isotonics, the world's most advanced nutraceutical taken orally. Isotonics refers to the form by which the supplement is delivered into your body. Isotonic means having the same fluid pressure as body fluids. This natural delivery method reduces the time it takes for your body to absorb the nutrients. Normally, when you ingest a daily vitamin or nutritional supplement tablet, your body must work up to 4 hours digesting and absorbing the vitamins and nutrients. During this lengthy breakdown process, a percentage of the nutritive value is lost. But because Isotonics products are powders, the fillers, binders, coatings, and lubricants that are common to tablet manufacturing are not necessary. And the inactive ingredients and flavoring also make the product taste great. Faster and more effective delivery to the bloodstream increases the value of taking nutritional supplements. Always follow the directions on the label when taking any nutritional supplement. Isotonic products become isotonic when mixed with the appropriate amount of water. You simply mix the product, stir, and drink. It's that easy. Isotonics, the world's most advanced nutraceutical taken orally.
Thank you for that. You know, our number one product, which is part of the Isotonics line, is OPC3. And right now we say, you know, if you breathe, you should be using OPC3. I know you, you know, stay healthy. You're a fitness buff. You work out all the time, and I know you've been, you love these products and have recommended them to many people, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. And now, guys, so I originally started this business, guys, for the money. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't start from the product side. But 14 years later, as I get into like my mid-30s, I'm like, dang, the products have been great to me, you know? I feel great, you know, there's not a lot of pain. I can hit the gym, and you know, I feel like it's been a huge blessing. And not only to me, a lot of you know, my customers as well. So yeah, I mean, I definitely vouch for the product. It's been amazing.
I'm jealous. I wish I could say I'm entering my mid-30s, but I would be entering in a few years my mid-50s. But I think I
You
look
look
at
great, Andrew. You look better now. You know?
products. Yeah, the products are extremely effective. But and of course we have our partner stores. You know, as I mentioned before, we're getting paid on almost anything and everything you could need or want. We have, you saw our exclusive brands, and then we have all over 2,000 partners on shop.com as well. Anything that we don't have as exclusive, you can access the same products from the same companies you're already buying from, but now get paid for it. Convert your spending into earning. Okay, Jason, what's next? 3 ways to earn. You want me to hit this, Triton, or would you like to?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. So number one is cash back. We have a financial incentive to shop on shop.com, getting cash back. 2, retail profits, making a 30 to 50% retail profit from our exclusive products. And those profits are earned immediately when transactions are made when you establish your business. And then, of course, the unlimited potential and weekly commissions by developing a team. And this is something that if you have an interest after viewing this and listening to this presentation, we encourage you to schedule a follow-up appointment to understand how the 5 steps work, so you can understand how the business is established and how it develops and how you're compensated. Oh, hey, Jason, one more thing. I want to mention this. You know, once again, this is a genius of JR, but this referral tracking system, still the most effective and efficient way of penetrating a market with a product is word of mouth. Word of mouth advertising. Now think about this, everybody. When you went to your last great movie that you loved, or a great new restaurant you enjoyed, the best part about the experience is not so much your enjoyment, but the fact you want to share it with others. We're human beings. You can't keep a good thing to yourself, right? So you talk to a couple of people about that movie or the restaurant. Well, after 30 days, 40 or 50 people went to go see that movie or eat at that restaurant just because you told 1 or 2 people about it. And I know you didn't get paid from that movie theater or that restaurant. You didn't get any credit for all that business you ultimately led to. So the UnFranchise business has a referral tracking system that tracks all that word of mouth activity to ensure that 100% of all that word of mouth activity and all that business that develops comes back to you. So you're compensated, you're paid. And that's what this video is going to lightly talk about.
The Market America seller has the ability to earn retail profits by building a loyal and satisfied customer base, and earn commissions by expanding sales and distribution channels with additional teams of sellers. A revolutionary referral tracking system allows the seller to receive 100% credit on all purchases made by them, their customers, and their customers' referrals, as well as capturing their team's transactional footprints. The sophisticated Management Performance Compensation Plan, MPCP, enables people to earn a supplemental income. MarketAmericaShop.com is the complete package designed and built to satisfy multiple needs and provide the ultimate turnkey business solution for aspiring entrepreneurs.
You know, Drayton, I saw on your Instagram story today, you had a great little saying. I can't recall it, but you talked about 2 to 3 years if you have internet.
Yeah, if you got an internet, if you got a computer, you got 2 to 3 hours a day, you should be able to make 10 grand a month within 36 months. No doubt. There's no reason why you can't, especially with this business, please. Right? Look at this, guys. 11 billion in sales over 33 years in business. 11 billion. And that's not even the best part. Check this out. Ready? 6 billion of it have been gone back to people, like on 540 people on this call, thousands of franchise owners, me just being a small piece of that. 6 billion in commissions. And guys, that is absolutely enormous. We do over $800 million as a company. To say that over 33 years is insane. And people who are actually building it, people in the field, and it's a beautiful thing, because at the end of the day, helping multiple people change, like thousands of people change their life from a product perspective and also, you know, a financial perspective. And let me ask you a question. When's the last time, right, Andrew? It's like, when's the last time your company that you're working for gave over 2/3 or close to half to 2/3 of the profit back to people in the field, back to people who are working? They don't, but our company does that. And I love them for it. With a family environment, that's what it's about.
Yeah, you got it. You know, the 6 billion, when you combine the retail profits and commissions, you know, it just continues. And, you know, yes, we have people who have made over 20 million in commissions, people, hundreds who have made over 1 million. But to me, what's really special is the fact that we have tens of thousands that earn on a weekly basis, that generate an extra 300, 600, couple $1,000s on a monthly basis. Now, I realize you might not be able to retire on that kind of income, but I think you all will agree that that will impact one's quality of life. It can enhance their standard of living. You know, that things that can be taken care of, credit card debt, it can take care of a mortgage or rent payment, insurance payment, car payments, you know, and it can really make a significant difference. So we just continue, and here's actually real images of real people making real money. This is our people who made at least $1 million in commissions since they started the business, and it just continues, you know. And you might say, well, they can just put pictures of people on there, but these are the actual real people in the $1 Million Club. Drayton's in there somewhere.
Yeah, I think I see my name. No, I'm just kidding.
That's great. Thank you for that, Jason. So moving forward, I think it's important to understand, of course, what we are, and I think we've done a good job with that. But let's talk about what we're not, just really quickly here as we wind down. What we're not is the typical horizontal organizational structure. Now, you think about a traditional organization that really are structured horizontally. Think about a real estate agents, you know, horizontal, franchise locations, horizontal, insurance agents, horizontal, traditional multi-level or network marketing, horizontal. The point is, there's no incentive for teamwork or helping others. The earnings are determined by the position that you have in that organization. You can't grow unless people either are fired or they pass away. Right? The person at the bottom makes the least amount of money. You have to fight to get to the top, right? And it creates an unhealthy competition instead of cooperation and teamwork. So that's what we're not. But what we are is a vertical marketing structure. So we turned everything around. JR turned everything around to create an organizational design and structure that is all about supporting other people and helping other people succeed. By helping other people succeed, it ensures your own success. Drayton has helped many people succeed in his organization, which is the reason why he's in the position he's in, right? And that just continues. So with a vertical marketing structure, there's no levels, no percentages. In fact, the percentage is 100%. It compounds everyone's efforts. The earning potential is not determined by the position that you're in. It provides a positive environment and promotes teamwork. Everybody's economically connected. And it's all about cooperation, helping other people succeed. So whether you're looking to make an extra $300 to $500 a month or an extra $2,100 to $3,600 a week or more, we have a solution and a plan for you. It's simple as that. Drayton, any closing thoughts or suggestions you'd like to give, or some guidance out there to the people that have tuned in?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, guys, this is your first time taking a look at this. It's probably like a lot of information, and it might be like, okay, this is a lot. Definitely, you have to see this a couple times to really like put the pieces to the puzzle together, make sure the picture kind of like formulates, But the biggest thing is, guys, the teamwork aspect of it, it's the collaboration when you understand our business plan, the fact that we can help more and more people and automatically it helps us back. It creates a team environment. And really just, it's a beautiful concept. So my biggest tip, guys, is to really get with the person who invited you on this call and schedule another time to learn more. Also have them send you some videos, some information so you can, see it a little bit more in depth, and then be connected to the team that you're working with, right? And see and listen to their stories, listen to their testimonies. There's not this one type of person making money from this. And I promise you, if you take, you're gonna probably have to see it like 3-4 times, and if you do that enough, you could definitely change the trajectory of your future, like I did mine. 14 years ago, and now, just because of this business, my quality of life overall has improved tremendously. So I highly, highly encourage you to do that after this call.
Thank you, Drayton. I just want a couple of last closing thoughts. Number one, that as you mentioned, I'm glad you said this, the diversity of the people who've succeeded in our business with respect to their personality, their backgrounds, their education levels, their financial positions is as diverse as the population itself. Everybody that you saw on that Real People Making Real Money slide, the common golden thread, if you will, that's woven through all of them, they had a sincere desire to get what they wanted, right, and to achieve their personal and financial goals. And they were coachable enough to follow a proven business plan. And the last thing I'd like to mention, I saw it in the chat, and thank you for those who said this. Today marks 3 years that we lost our executive vice president, Dennis Franks. He would always say, stay focused and stay the course. So Dennis, of course, remains with us in our hearts and our minds, and he's always remembered and always felt. So with that, thank you, Drayton. Once again, really appreciate everything that you're doing, your continued leadership, your continued growth, and helping other people succeed. And thank you all for tuning in. And as Drayton said, schedule a follow-up appointment and learn how the business works. And stay safe, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks a lot.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Have a good one.